It's an all-new episode of The Good Stuff. Chef Lynn Crawford is here and whipping up 3 sides so good, they might steal the whole meal.
I am so excited.
Yes.
I can barely stand it.
I know.
Then, it's Jamie Oliver like you've never seen him before in a Canada versus UK showdown. Plus, stylist Alexis Hans helps you breathe new life in your wardrobe with the season's biggest trends. And Aaron O'Brien shows you how to rock the bob like a pro.
Everyone's making the big chop. So if you're thinking about it and you want to do it now.
Yeah.
Let's get into the good stuff.
To the show. We are all about spring in the kitchen today, and my first guest has some fresh and easy sides that are just bursting with flavor and are perfect for your next meal or get together. Everyone, please welcome the one and only Chef Lynn Crawford. Spring.
I am so excited.
Yes.
I can barely stand it.
I know. The sun is out and I'm like, she's alive.
I know.
We're back.
And I got on the tractor just yesterday, getting my garden ready.
I was going to say, okay, so I'm very excited. You have a recent cookbook out, 2 chefs in the garden. So I had to ask, how's that garden doing?
It's doing so well.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm ready. Yes. Are we ready?
Yes.
Seedlings are popping. They're ready to be transferred into the garden. I mean, already in the greenhouse, Mary, I've got spinach and radishes.
Oh, I love a radish.
It's like terrific.
Yeah.
And green onions are starting to pop. Like it's just, everything's green.
You know what I'm very excited about? I planted chives like 3 years ago and they just came back. They keep on coming back and I'm like, I'm a wizard.
Yes. They're the herbs. I mean, also mint in my kitchen, in my garden. The mint, you just can't get rid of the mint.
No, it's true. She takes over for
sure.
sure.
You know, let's make some mojitos.
Yes.
Not today.
That's another day. All right, well, I'm really excited because we are going to be making a few recipes from your beautiful book, Two Chefs in the Garden. So what are we talking about first?
Well, this is one of our favorite pastas at home. And whenever the kids come into the kitchen, they're like, Mom, let's make peachy pasta.
Oh my gosh, so fun.
The hand-rolled Tuscan pasta that is so easy. And I don't know, they're just really fun to make, but delicious to eat. And it's tossed in a broccoli and almond pesto.
Oh, I love that.
And here what we're going to do, Mary, just add a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano.
But of course. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Cascade that on there. But you know what? It's, I make the pasta, and you can keep that in the refrigerator to when you're going to boil it up.
Yeah.
And of course, the pesto, you know, basil and broccoli together, gorgeous. Just gorgeous combination with the almonds.
And it stays brighter and greener when you add that other green vegetable in there.
So make a big jar of it, put that in your fridge, and then you're set to go. You've got the most epic pasta dish.
I love that. That looks absolutely stunning. Cannot wait to eat that. And let's chat real quick. What do we have going on in this pan here? Because this looks amazing.
Well, I've said broccoli.
I love broccoli.
Times already. I love broccoli.
I was that kid who loved broccoli.
It's the best. The kids love it too. So what this is, charred broccoli that is slathered in this one-hit butter.
Okay.
That is in the book. This recipe for this one-hit butter you have to get. It's like a compound butter that's got some pimento peppers and garlic. And yes, okay, here we go. Chickpeas tossed with confit garlic. And as a chef, I know. And do you guys all make confit garlic at home?
If you haven't, it's so easy. You're going to feel so chefy. Let's chat about it. How do we make that?
So confit garlic is one of those chef tricks that oh, that tastes really good. Yeah, it's the garlic confit.
Yes, ooh, fancy.
You know? So you take fresh, beautiful, just peeled garlic cloves into a pot. and you simmer the garlic cloves very slowly on top of the stove.
And just a little oil.
Well,
That's what confit is.
it's gonna be like a hot tub.
Yes.
For these little garlic cloves. And they just tick away. You season it up with a little bit of salt, and you cook it very slowly. And what you get after about an hour or so are these little nuggets.
Like, look at that.
Look at these little cloves, and they're soft.
Yes.
And
Buttery.
Buttery.
Like,
and
look at that.
Just say, wow.
Do you know what you do?
And-
Your next bread and butter, you put out bread and garlic confit, and you just spread that onto your bread?
So when you're cooking anything, if you're cooking your pasta or your broccoli with the chickpeas and the kale, you just add some of that in with your olive oil and your butter, and it's another layer of delicious flavor.
Totally. Just a little bit of work off the top, and you got it hanging around. Beautiful, beautiful.
Chef trick.
I love a chef trick.
Make a big batch of it, and again, the oil and the garlic cloves into a jar, seal it, and in the fridge, and it's your go-to.
Yes. Okay, so we've got these beautiful dishes already done. We've got a lot of green going on, but I'm feeling like we need
one more green.
Yes.
Who's in for one more green?
Me. Yes. What are we doing?
We are the green machine.
Yeah.
Do you smell this?
Yeah.
I smell shallots and garlic and gingers in this pan.
Beautiful.
And we're going to make a very festive, jeweled, sort of spice market rice.
Oh, beautiful.
So,
almost like a fried rice situation?
correct.
Okay, I love that.
And the rice, we use basmati. It's very fragrant, very delicious. And often when you make rice, Mary, do we not have a little bit of leftovers?
I can
sometimes?
only make enough rice for 82 people. I don't know how to make less rice, so
Yeah.
I always have leftover.
So let's count. How many people here? Okay,
Okay,
good.
we're good. Yeah.
All right, you're all covered.
Yeah.
You're all covered. So what we're gonna do for this spice market fried rice is that we get the shallots and the garlic lightly softened, and then we're gonna add to that our spices,
Okay.
right? Looks like a lot of ingredients, but just follow the recipe, weigh them all out, get them all there by your cooktop, and then start throwing them in.
Just dump them on in. I love it. Okay.
So we're gonna add some curry leaves.
Okay, I love that.
All right, fresh curry leaves. Yes, and we're going to add some cumin,
Beautiful.
and we're going to add some chili for heat.
Love it spicy.
Yes, and mustard seeds.
Okay, now you're using black mustard seed. Could you use yellow if you had
You
them?
can,
Okay.
for sure, for sure. What I love about the mustard seeds is it adds really, do you smell how fragrant that is?
Immediately, the curry, if you can find curry leaves,
Yes.
woo-hoo, get out of here.
So go back to the mustard seeds. They're just a spice that you might think, oh, mustard seeds. But you know that flavor. Again, it's like the mingle, it's a layer of just, you will remember the taste forever.
100%.
As well with the curry leaves, that's a match made in heaven.
And toasting it up.
Right? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some curry powder
Nice.
into the pan and turmeric.
Okay, for that beautiful yellow color.
Sunshine.
Yeah, sunshine in the pan.
Sunshine.
Yeah, we
Look,
love it.
watch. So, what you want to do with your spices to make sure that you really get the full effect is you want to make sure that you bring out those essential oils in it. So you got to cook it for just a couple of minutes, and then our sugar snap peas.
Very spring. Yeah.
And then, wow.
I'm very excited about
Look
this.
at this Swiss chard. Like, if that doesn't say I'm a happy looking green, I don't know what does.
It's true.
It's got a little accent.
It's like
with
it's got
those-
lipstick on.
I know.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like ready.
I love it so much. Okay,
Ready
we've got
for
that
the
in.
party.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And then we're going to mix that all together. Mary's going to crank up the heat.
I'm cranking it up.
She's going to get a little bit of a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Only ever gotten one of those. I was only going 11 over. It was speeding, so I paid it, and it's all good. Guys, don't go 11 over. Yeah.
All right, Mary, pass me that green bowl, because what I'd like to do is just, we're going to wilt the greens. Oh, we're going to season them up as well.
Oh, you want some salt? Here you
yeah.
go. I got you.
Thank you.
There you go.
And then season up your veggies so that you do get good depth there of
Their best flavor,
right? And you know what we're going to do? I'm just going to put these in here
Okay.
after you wilt them. And then in the same pan, you're going to add the rice.
You know what I love? I love that we're not cleaning the pan. We're just chucking it all in. Maybe a little more oil?
Yes, please.
Okay, perfect.
And you know what? The thing is, with the pan, you don't want to lose all the spice and the flavor that's
Yeah.
in there. And then magically,
The rice pick.
The
Look at
rice.
the color. Look at that color.
it's happy.
Yes.
It's happy.
Yes.
Get it. And look at the green snap peas, how they popped in color just like spring does.
Yeah.
Put all your veggies back into the rice.
Yeah. This is how you get
Okay.
everybody to eat all of the vegetables in
Yeah.
the world, which is
Right?
a dream.
And then we're gonna, yes, we
Use
are.
the biggest pot you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, and we're gonna, yes, okay, here
don't
we go.
worry.
Mary. We're just gonna mix that all together.
Oh my gosh, this is how.
I know.
Lynn, you are doing the Lord's work when it comes to greens, and I'm
Look.
thrilled about it.
This is it, and then we want to just, I know, yum. Everybody's like raving already.
Yeah.
And they haven't even tasted. Let's garnish
All
up,
right.
shall we?
Let's do it. So what are we doing? Little bit of
More green, that mint from the garden.
Beautiful.
Fresh and bright. And a little bit of toasted peanuts
Yes.
for crunch. And yum.
Lynn Crawford, the best in the world, the best in the biz. Thank you so much. I'm thrilled. We gotta take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
Up next, stylist Alexis Hans helps you breathe new life in your wardrobe with the season's biggest trends. That's coming up next.
Here to show us the secret to looking trendy without trying too hard is stylist Alexis Hans. Hey, Alexis. We got a great. We're obsessed. It is a very good day today, Alexis. Okay, so what is the key to looking trendy but not too? I'm a personal try-hard, but how do we not look like we're trying too hard?
You're not a try-hard.
I am 100% a try-hard. I love trying. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was putting the two and two
Yeah.
together. Well, you're doing it nicely because it's kind of like where instead of wearing trends head to toe, you only wear it kind of in one piece in your outfit or two, not head to toe.
Okay.
So you're wearing a cute little t-shirt. We've got the leopard print trend and then a little metallic flat. But if you were in some puffy top, okay, with the leopard, it would look more like a costume, less like an outfit. We've all seen it. We've actually all felt it when we come out of a fitting room. We're like, this isn't me.
Yes. But you think it's going to work, but then you walk on the street and you're like, oh my gosh, I have so many things on.
Oh my God, it's like wearing a hat.
A hat.
I tried one on the other day in the store,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my God, everyone's looking at me right now.
Yes, you're like, I have a hat on. Everyone's going to be like, she has a hat on. All right.
So today, I'm going to show you kind of classic, timeless outfits that you probably already have in your closet, and I'm going to just introduce like a piece or two just to like update it, because we all want to see our clothes in fresh new ways every season.
100%.
So that's our goal today.
I love that. Okay, and if you like any of these looks, just scan the QR code on your screen. Let's see that first look, though, on Antonella. Come on out. Okay, cute. We got the like short. What's going on here?
Well, I was hoping those were going to be classic, actually.
I like them. No, they are.
The longer short in a nice denim material, really, really cute. So this is like a classic she can keep. She can go to the, you can go travel with this outfit. You can wear it around the city. But what's really big right now is color. So we've got this beautiful spring color here. We are asking the models to do a lot, guys, but it's okay. So we're just gonna throw this on. Because sometimes we have our classics and our neutrals in the wardrobe.
Totally.
And a way to just to change it up every season is with a shot of color. I feel like this green reminds me of like tulips in springtime. It's like the perfect color. And it's gonna like instantly change the outfit.
It does. You know what? It makes it look a little more tennis, you know? Yeah.
We're not done yet, people. We're still going. So then we're gonna do another, like just the color blocking trend.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid here. Show you, what's the easiest for you? Hand them to you.
Yeah.
Just like that, we're gonna do like a little color blocking.
This is cute. I like this.
Really, really cute. So it just kind of like updates it.
Those are a great shoe.
And give her a bag that classically is a classic, but it's got that texture and I like the mixture. It's almost color blocking with the materials, you can see.
Completely.
So it's like a completely new outfit that looks fresh for spring without spending a fortune.
I love this.
Zara, Zara, Zara.
The shoes are fantastic.
Fantastic.
Antonella, you look great. Great job. Quick changing. Yeah. I love that. I like the color block.
It's really fun. Like actually, people don't know, but I don't even have like a black heel.
Really?
Okay, maybe like one.
Oh,
I barely wear it though.
Fact
so if you
check.
have a color heel, you wear it more often. It makes your outfits more jazzy.
It's true. Just pop it on. You're good to go. Okay, next up we are gonna take a look at Rukaya. Come on out. Oh, that's so pretty.
I know.
Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, Rukaya, you look so nice. nice.
Well, I'll tell you, it's from Banana Republic. It's adorable. It's their tent dress. It comes back every season. It comes in a couple different colors. But again, a classic that you can keep forever and then just update it every season. So we've got one of the biggest trends is the waistcoats.
Is that what that's called? I was always calling it like a high neck vest.
I was calling it a vest forever.
Yeah.
And then when I was like Googling it, trying to search it, everyone calls them waistcoats.
Okay, got it.
So if you're searching for one online, that's gonna find you. But I like it has almost like a denim feel to it, so it's a little more casual. And don't be afraid, we all have the dresses in our closet and we just wanna update them. You can put layers over top dresses to make them look like skirts.
I was gonna say, this gave that tent dress so much more shape too.
Which for a lot of people, they're looking for shape.
Yeah, this is so cute.
You can do it with a belt, but not everybody, to be honest, not a lot of people like to wear belts. Like I have clients, and if you're putting a belt at their waist, they're like, this is not something I want to do every day.
No, exactly.
So
it can be very, you're very aware.
Too. Yeah, it's not comfortable. Okay, so we're making a preppy. And then just to kind of jazz it up here with a little purse. So we took it from like this classic preppy dress, and now she looks like a fashion girl.
I was gonna say, Rakaya, you look beautiful. Thank you so much, Rakaya. Great job.
She's feeling it.
I know. I love a tent dress. Always have, always will. All right, let's take a look at your final look on Win. Come on out. Oh, this is nice. Oh, Win, this is a good look.
Win wears clothes very well.
Yes.
And you look so great in this olive color. And I have to say, Win's an artist, so she likes texture. So even though I could do whatever I wanted today, I kind of actually went to her personal style. So we're gonna add more texture. So we're gonna take off your linen top.
Okay.
Take off your top, Win. is what I say. Okay, so here we go. And another big trend for the season, sorry, 1 second, is just this beautiful crochet trend with fringe, okay?
Oh, cute, okay.
So,
it's a bit of an update to last year's just crochet. We've got the additional movement. Oh, this is cute.
this is so cute. It's actually, so it's knit, it's really lightweight, so it's breathable. And I think the shape where it crops is just so flattering. And that peplum shape actually we saw come in through fall. Might be actually coming maybe in through spring and summer as well, like this, which is so nice. So really, it's just about adding those textures and those crochet details. And then of course, for summer, adding in even more. So just transfer it from something she can wear very casually, the linen top. Change it a couple pieces for nighttime.
I am obsessed. Win, you look absolutely stunning. Alexis, this was a really good one. Nicely done. We gotta take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
Coming up, Aaron O'Brien shows you how to rock the bob like a pro and gives 2 viewers stunning transformations.
The Bobs are back in town. Everyone, please welcome the one and only Aaron O'Brien. Aaron, how are you doing?
Really good. This audience. You are fire.
A+.
Yes.
Also, we did not call each other before we came. We are just unintentionally matching.
Yes.
I'm really into this.
It's what we do.
It is. Once you work together long enough, you're like, same mind? Are we doing this? All right, Aaron. Now, the bob is back with a vengeance.
Oh, it is back. Everyone's doing it. Everyone's wearing it. And I am here for the bob celebrities. Yes, you're seeing it on the red carpet. You're seeing it at all these events. And it is absolutely fabulous. I feel like it brings power, you know? It really does. It makes you, it uplifts you. It makes you feel kind of special.
When I had my bob, I did feel very, like...
Yes.
You know?
Like, you mean business.
I mean business.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Business bob.
Business bob. I like it. So have you been seeing this a lot in your salon? Definitely people asking for bobs.
Yes, especially now coming up to like with the spring and summer. Everyone wants to go a little bit shorter. And now they're feeling more confident about getting the bob as well.
Totally.
Because you've seen it like with all these celebrities as well and on social media. Everyone's making the big chop. So if you're thinking about it and you want to do it now.
Yeah, I love that energy. Okay, well, 2 viewers wrote to us saying that they were ready for a new short do. So here is our first viewer.
Hey, Mary and Aaron, Virginia here. I'm a working mom of 2, and I'm an energetic person who enjoys spending time with friends and family. I love the outdoors and taking my dogs for hikes. My work requires a lot of FaceTime, so my camera is on and people are staring at me all day. I had a bob when I had my first child 18 years ago. I'm looking to prove that bobs are back. Aaron and Mary, can you help me?
We sure can, Virginia. All right, now, Aaron, you met Virginia and gave her the requested bob.
I did, and she was so open to it.
Yeah.
I was like, are you not scared to chop all that hair off? But she was so open and she was ready.
Yeah.
And I felt maybe because she just seen all these other people wearing it, she was like, I feel confident to do it myself.
I love that. Well, her daughter is actually also here in the audience today. Vienna,
Yes.
hi, how's it going? Good. Vienna, how do you feel about the shorter hair? Are you excited to see your mom?
I'm nervous.
Okay. I love it. I know anytime my mom goes and gets a haircut from Aaron, I'm always like, what's she gonna ask him to do this time? It's gonna be great. All right, are you ready to see her?
I am.
Okay, everybody, let's see Virginia. Come on out. Oh my God! You look beautiful! Can you even deal? Oh my gosh! Virginia, come on down. Oh my gosh, you look stunning.
Thank you.
Oh my!
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I cannot. Okay, Aaron, before we get to you, I just have to ask Vienna, what do you think of your mom's hair?
I'm so impressed.
Yes!
It's incredible. It's incredible. You look amazing.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
That's so great. Okay, how are you feeling?
Amazing. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
It looks like I was like, oh my God, I love it.
Do you feel like your neck is like 8 inches longer?
I feel lighter.
Yeah.
I feel like a new person.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
That's absolutely amazing. Well, Aaron, how did you work this magic?
So we cut a lot of hair off, as you can see. And for this type of bob, we brought it up just below the neckline, so we can give a little bit of curve. She can wear it wavy, she can wear it straight. She can even tie this up a little bit as well if she really wants to. So you can do like a nice little half up, half down sort of vibe. But we kept the layers longer. So our hair is quite thick and we don't want it to frizz out. So we want that added weight at the bottom as well. And that's in now as well as those longer kind of vibes when it comes to a bob.
Yeah.
But we did frame the face and that's where you can really add the layers and lift as well. We went for a little side part moment here. Cheekbones, that's all I'm gonna say.
I was like, hubba, we got it. Yeah.
Absolutely love. And then we added this beautiful color. These are micro highlights mixed with a bit of balayage, which are hand-painted highlights. Very posh. We really framed the face here, and it's kind of that caramel vibe, you know? Honey, caramel, blonde, and it just really blends and uplifts her skin. And it really goes well with the bob as well. I just think all in all, this looks so fantastic and youthful.
Virginia, you look absolutely stunning, and I'm so glad that you feel so great.
Thank you. I do. I feel great. It's so nice.
Good.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
such a fabulous
Good. I'm so glad. Virginia, thank you so much. You look stunning.
Thank you.
Let's meet our next viewer.
Hey Mary and Aaron, Sarah here. I'm a working mom who's always putting up my hair to keep it out of my face. I've had long hair for as long as I can remember. I love my long hair, but I don't feel that it fits my personality anymore. I think it's time we shake things up with a shorter do. Mary and Aaron, can you please help me?
All right, Aaron. Oh my goodness. Okay, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling really, really good about this. Her hair was down to our butt.
Sarah, that's a long hair.
It was very long and it was great. She was so confident getting it done as well. And I'm just very excited for you all to see this because she is a beauty. She looks fabulous.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see the magic that Aaron Berg. Come on out, Sarah. How are you feeling?
I feel awesome, actually. Much better.
Yes. How long were you growing your hair for?
At least close to 9 years.
Wow.
I did trim it.
Yes, don't worry. I understand. This is absolutely stunning. Aaron, tell us what you did.
Okay, so this is a lob. So just to tell you the difference between a lob and a bob, a lob is left a little bit longer, usually around the collarbone. A lob is more kind of flirty, fun, effortless. A bob is like, bob means business.
Yes.
So that's kind of different, sharp, kind of edgy as well. But with this, we added a little bit of texture. You can go a little bit more crazy with the layers as well. You can go shorter with them in a hairstyle like this because you have a bit more length to work with. Then we framed the face here and we uplifted it so it'll give I keep on saying cheekbone. I have to stop saying cheekbone.
No, Erin O'Brien is a cheekbone wizard. Yeah.
But it really opens up her face as well.
Yeah.
And you can see here, if you just turn around, look how much, like, all that texture at the back. Yes. And then colour.
I was like, can we talk about the
Yes.
color? Because it's so natural and beautiful, and it just makes you shine.
Exactly. So we went in with more like multi-dimensional highlights here. That means thicker highlights with finer highlights, mixed them all up so it makes it look like it has more dimension.
Yeah.
We framed the face as well. This is, you don't have to go get this very often and it will last long. We brighten her up, it matches her skin tone. And then I feel like everyone's going to have the bob. And I have to say this, you get a bob.
Yeah.
You get a bob. You get a bob. We all get bobs.
I love that. And in classic Erin O'Brien fashion, making it easy so you don't have to always go back to the salon with that color, so it's going to grow out beautifully. Sarah, you look absolutely stunning. Are you
She's
feeling
gorgeous.
good?
I feel way better.
You look amazing. You better be going out for lunch because you're looking fly. I love it. Thank you, Sarah. Great job. Erin, as per usual.
Thank you.
Fantastic work. We've got to take a quick break, but we will be right back. Here with the makeup techniques and products to help us glow at any age is beauty expert Shobana Lakavalli. Hey, Shobana. Hi. How's it going?
Great.
Okay, I'm feeling very excited. I really love this concept. I love the way you talk about it in particular.
Yeah, you know what? As we get older, I find that we start blaming the dryness in our skin, the texture, the wrinkles when our makeup doesn't sit the way it used to.
Yeah.
But it's not you.
Yes.
It's them.
It's them.
Okay? It's them.
I love this energy. Yeah.
It's the techniques and the products that we're using that haven't evolved as our skin has aged. And honestly, it's been changing since we've been 10.
Yeah.
So it's nothing new. So today I'm going to show you a few intentional tweaks to update your makeup so you can look radiant, lifted, and just feel beautiful in your skin because everyone deserves that.
I love that. That's such a great way to look at it. I love it. It's not me, it's you. Yeah. Good way to do it. All right, well, the wonderful Katarina is here joining us today. Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me back.
I'm thrilled. I'm looking at you and I can tell two things are happening.
Yes.
So what's going on the lovely Katarina's face?
So on the left side, we see some of our dated techniques that we've been using for the last 20 years that have not necessarily grown with us.
Yeah.
They've grown against us,
Yes.
right? We outgrow things, we need to move on,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And on the right-hand side, we're seeing the new updated techniques that are just gonna make you feel really good, starting with skin.
Okay, so let's start with that skin. What are we talking about?
Okay, so on the left-hand side, I used a full coverage matte foundation in one shade. And you can see that our wrinkles are showing a little bit more, the dryness in our skin is showing a little bit more. On the right-hand side, I actually used this guy. So this is the Westman Atelier Vital Foundation Stick.
Okay.
And when you're looking for foundation, as we get older, look for hydrating.
Yes.
Medium coverage. Okay. This has a lot of really great skin ingredients in it, so your skin is gonna look like skin.
Oh, I like
Okay?
that.
Yes.
It's not gonna look like a mask. It's going to actually blend into your skin.
And you were saying how amazing it felt when you put on your skin, right?
Right? It was really good.
Exactly.
Really, really good.
And the key is, as we're getting older, instead of using one shade, I used two.
Oh, okay.
So I used one that really did match her skin tone in the middle of her face, and then I used something a little bit deeper that matches her neck and her forehead on the outside.
Okay.
So you're getting dimension and bronzing in one step, and you don't have to add more products after to get what you already have.
Oh, I like that. So as opposed to doing kind of one color of the foundation and then really cutting in with contour and things
blush
like
and
that.
putting it all back.
Yeah.
Just use what you already have.
Okay,
right?
fantastic. I love that.
And you love this. You love this brand too, right?
I do.
You get it at Sephora. It's amazing.
Yeah, the Westman Atelier?
Yeah, Westman Atelier. She's a makeup artist. And so she has really great techniques as well.
Fantastic. Okay, now speaking of blush and contour, it's not that we're not supposed to use that anymore. It's just placement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So on the left-hand side, you can see that we actually let her smile. We put the blush on the apples of her cheeks. And guess what? We put the contour in the hollows of the cheekbone, right? That's what we've been taught to do.
Totally.
Now I'm going to tell you, you don't have to do it anymore.
Yes.
If you got it, okay? Because what happens is, as we get older, obviously our skin's gonna drop a little bit. This is gonna accentuate. So on the right-hand side, I'm actually gonna apply a little bit of blush, as you can see, on the actual cheekbone versus the apples of the cheekbone.
Okay.
And I'm just using Goop Beauty, which is fantastic. And pulling that into the temples.
Okay.
And you can see how much more natural it looks.
Oh, look at the lift there.
And the lift that you get, right? And remember, cream on cream.
Yeah.
So if you're using a cream foundation, you want to follow up with a cream blush.
Okay, good to know. Okay.
Otherwise, it gets a little bit messy.
Yeah.
And then we're going to add some contour.
Okay.
And the key with the contour is we're not doing it in the hollows anymore. We're gonna put it on the cheekbone at the top. So the placement is actually a little bit higher. And it doesn't actually drag your face down. And you don't have to draw a line. I'm just gonna draw a little bit of I'm gonna draw an inch from her ear. And then I'm just going to blend upwards. And you will see that you get that little guidance of where the cheekbone should be. I know that she has beautiful cheekbones.
Yes.
Okay.
Katarina, great cheekbones. Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah. But do you see how it just gives just a natural, gentle lift?
Yeah.
In terms of the placement?
As opposed to
versus this side.
Yeah.
Right?
That's beautiful.
So you just place a little bit and then blend inwards and up. To get that lift.
Okay, up is key. We
Up
love
is
that.
key.
All right, what about up? And we're good. What about the eyes?
Okay, this is where aging starts to show first,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This is where we have to be really careful. On the left-hand side, I've used a really dark color, metallics, rim the liner around the eyes. That's gonna make your eyes look smaller and it's gonna highlight the wrinkles, okay? Because you have nothing that's giving it depth. On the right-hand side, all I did is I used this beautiful Fenty eyeshadow stick, okay, in a matte color.
Okay.
What I like about this brand is that they have like 7 or 8 shades for everybody in a matte neutral. You don't have to think about it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and then just look straight. And all I did was draw a line with this eyeshadow stick.
A little higher.
A little bit higher than the crease to give a lifted look and to leave more space on the actual eyelid. And I still like to use a brush sometimes.
Yeah.
And so just blend that in and then pull that again upwards.
Okay.
And don't forget about the bottom.
Yeah.
As we get older, when you put eyeshadow on the bottom, it doesn't make your eyes look smaller.
Yeah.
It covers up the wrinkles, it distracts from the dryness, and it also requires less concealer at the end of the day.
Okay, we
so
love
do not
that.
forget this step.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Now, lips. This is a big one. I feel like if I try to do things that I maybe used to do, it doesn't work the same. Maybe it bleeds a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially as we get older, our lips are shrinking, right? And darker matte lipsticks that we're used to are going to dry out our skin and make them look more obvious. But I want you to claim back your space in every way.
Okay.
Okay. And so when it comes to the lips, we have something called the volume line. This line right here. Either we are scared and we underdo it and go right beneath, or we overdo it and we overline.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you to claim your real estate.
Okay.
And so I'm actually using this guy here. This is like such an affordable product. It's the Duck Plumping Lift Liner.
Okay.
And you want to use a nude liner on your lips.
Okay.
And just gently draw in that line,
Okay.
just encompassing your entire lip.
So it's that line that's kind of like, you're like, is this part of my lip or is this part of my
It is
skin?
yours.
Yes.
If you think it's yours, it is yours. You
Yeah.
claim it. And that's all I did. I just drew the line just above.
Yeah.
I smudged it in. And you can totally leave it like that with a little bit of lip balm on top. Or I used the Merit lipstick, which I know we both love.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
This is a matte. People think because we're getting older, we have to stay away from the matte. You don't. You have to get a matte that has hydrating ingredients in it.
Totally.
And this is a really beautiful one. And you can just see that it just gives her a little bit of dimension on her lip.
Yeah.
It still feels like her lips, and it doesn't look too heavy either.
This is a beautiful, I've never seen a better before and after in real time on a human person's face. Katarina, beautiful. That is so good. Now, Shobana, before we go.
This is important.
This is a big one.
Yes.
Weird. What is the way to kind of make everything kind of stick?
Okay. So the way that we're gonna stick it all together is, you can notice that she has some hollows under her eyes, right? I'm gonna be using actually the new Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer under her eyes. The key here is we're not doing triangles, guys.
Those big clown triangles?
That is out. Look what happens here, right? We're gonna use a tone that's a little bit more peachy, so that it's gonna color correct, and it's gonna give you that same coverage. Okay, and so this is a great foundation concealer because it actually dries quickly and it doesn't really crease as much. And I'm placing the concealer along here to give you a lift, and in the hollows of the eye. We're gonna blend that out. And you can see just how beautifully that covers.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what? I didn't have to take it up to her lash line, right? Because we already have eyeshadow there.
Just target, I like
doing the job for you. And you see how beautifully it covers?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and then you can even go in with just another layer and you'll get like a full coverage. The nice thing about this product is it's buildable, so you can use as much as you need.
Or as little, and target it. Now, finally, I know you love a setting spray.
I do.
I do
love a setting spray. So here's the thing. When you're setting your makeup, don't be afraid to use a powder, right? But you want to make sure it's the right color. So on this side, I used something that was more white, and you can see how it made it more ashy. On this side, what I would do is using something a little bit more buttery or a little bit more yellow, so that it's going to work with all the work you put into it already.
Totally.
And then you're going to finish it off with a setting spray.
We love a
doesn't
spray.
have to be expensive, and this is going to just make your makeup meld in with your skin. and feel like your skin. And now you're gonna feel like yourself.
Yourself.
And you're gonna feel beautiful.
And
when you
again,
look in the mirror.
it's not you, it's them.
It's always been them.
I love it. Showing up really great job, Katarina. Thanks so much. We gotta take a quick break. We'll be right back. Chick is here to show us how to pair popular Asian spirits with traditional teas. Hey, Evelyn, how's it going?
Great.
Okay, I'm feeling pumped about this one. We're chatting like mixing new with kind of old. What's going on with this?
Yes, I love celebrating Asian Heritage Month. Growing up in Hong Kong, I'm always surrounded by a plethora of different Asian cultures. So it is right at home for me.
Yeah.
Love teas, love celebrating Asian spirits. So this is going to be amazing.
Fantastic. Let's get into it. Okay, so you've got 3 different pairings for us today of those different spirits and teas. So what are we starting off with?
So first, I've actually created a baijiu smoky sour. So baijiu is an Asian spirit made from sorghum.
Okay.
So it's distilled. It's got some like really kind of interesting, funky flavors to it. I think you wanted to smell it.
I do.
Right?
I do want to smell it.
Because it is very earthy. It's got lots of different layers of flavors and aromas in it.
That smells
I wish
amazing.
you could. I wish you can
Smell-o-vision.
Amazing. So I paired it with a lapsang souchong tea. So it's actually a Chinese gunpowder tea that's a black tea with a little bit of smokiness to it.
Oh, okay.
So those two combined, a delicious sour recipe.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, so we're gonna go right into it. We're gonna do 1.5 ounces of baijiu. So this has like some really kind of mild and floral aromas to it, and a lapsang souchong tea rich syrup.
Okay.
So I just did a hard steep for the tea and 2-to-1 sugar-water ratio.
Okay,
so I'm gonna
fantastic.
do 0.75 ounce for each cocktail and a little bit of lemon juice. And to kind of tie in those flavors, we have a little bit of vegan foamer.
Which will also make it like a sour, like a classic sour.
Like a frothy sour.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. So it's kind of like a traditional take on a sour. We're gonna shake it up really quickly.
Always looking cool when Evelyn does this. This tea in particular is so nice and smoky.
Yes,
I feel like I would have been like, oh, I'd pair it with scotch, but this mixture is so good.
I love like a tropical smoke.
Yeah.
I always say that. Okay, so look at that beautiful kind of froth there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited.
Yes. Right?
They're already like, I'm ready, I'm ready. Okay, so we're just gonna garnish it with a little bit of lapsang souchong tea just to tie in that smokiness on top. And then let's go. This is the first one, a smoky baijiu sour.
Cheers to you. Okay.
Ooh. The depth of flavor with just substituting an Asian spirit, right?
That is amazing.
Okay, very good.
Oh my gosh.
There's more to come.
I was gonna say, we gotta move on. I'm not putting her down yet though. So what's going on here?
We're going to Japan next.
Okay.
So I love a good Japanese tea and a sake. Who out there is a sake
We
fan?
love, so good, right?
Love, love, love. So it is a rice fermented beverage, and it is usually kind of graded in how much the rice is polished down.
Okay.
So this is called a nigori sake, which means it's roughly filtered.
Okay.
So it's got some like really toasty, beautiful elements to it. And this is a cocktail called the Life Simple.
Oh, I like
the
that.
simple things in life.
Very nice.
Also the name of my
Hair bar.
cocktail bar.
Yeah.
Simple things.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go in with 1.5 ounces of nigori sake.
That's the thing, the color on that, it's almost milky as opposed to that clear color.
Yes, and you know I'm a texture girly, so this is like amazing for a sour. So next we're gonna go in with a Japanese sencha tea, which is a very high-grade green tea. Same thing, hard steep, 2-to-1 sugar-water ratio.
Okay.
We're gonna go there.
That color's
and then-
beautiful.
Yeah, little like beautiful green color, and then some lemon juice as well. And then same proportions actually with the first one. So very easy to remember.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna shake that up again. And I wanna show you kind of just how different the flavor profile is just by using an Asian spirit. So again, same proportions, different cocktails.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
The slightly different color, that little bit of that kind of green tea color.
Yeah, it's almost melon-esque, I wanna say.
Yeah.
So we're gonna throw a lemon twist in there,
Cute.
and we're gonna try this cocktail as well.
Okay, twist my arm.
Here
Let's do
you
it.
go.
Cheers.
But you really get the tea. There's some like kind of honeydew.
Yes.
Little honey.
Yes.
Super beautiful, textural.
The texture
Yes.
is amazing.
From the nigori sake.
Oh my gosh,
Amazing.
what a couple of stunners. I love this. All right, now finally, what are we moving on to?
Okay, we're going to Korea.
Okay.
So I love that soju is such a popular beverage while doing Korean barbecue. It's just a lower ABV. Again, it is a rice distilled beverage. This is apple flavored.
Okay, I like that.
So this is sort of like a toasty apple iced tea-esque sort of cocktail and a Collins style drink.
Yes, please.
So we're gonna go into your just regular Collins glass with an ounce and a half of green apple soju.
Okay.
And usually soju can be had on its own or in a soju bomb, which is very popular in Korean culture.
Okay, cool.
Dropped in beer.
Yep.
But here we're gonna add a little bit of rich syrup.
That green apple smell is so
delicious.
good. It's throwing me back to like green apple candies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know? Yeah.
And this cocktail will just be, again, very, very fun and extremely delightful with food. And I feel like a lot of Asian spirits are like perfect with food. So the tea we're pairing with is a Korean barley tea.
Okay.
And I love the sort of like breadiness to it.
Yeah.
So it's not just like a very simplistic Collins. Got some like depth to it,
Yeah.
right? So we're just gonna top it up with the tea here.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
Really beautiful color, perfect for summer.
This is the most summery looking drink.
Yeah, so we're just gonna give it a quick stir, make sure everything's integrated. And you can even make this in a huge batch. And because it's lower ABV, it's got tons of flavor. You don't feel guilty having a few.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
we
there
love
you
it,
go.
Evelyn Chick. Let's give it a taste. That bready barley tea with the apple and the, oh my goodness. Listen, get these spirits and these teas in your life. Evelyn, thank you so much.
You're
this was
welcome.
delicious.
Yes.
What a treat. We gotta take a quick break, but we'll be right back. And we're right back.
Up next, it's Jamie Oliver like you've never seen him before in a Canada versus UK showdown. Stay tuned.
When Jamie Oliver was here, he stuck around to play a quick game of Kitchen Lingo, Canada versus the UK. Here's some never-before-seen after-show fun. All right, so Jamie, sometimes in the kitchen, we here in Canada say things a little bit differently from you across the pond.
Okay.
Am I correct?
I guess so, yes.
I feel it.
Tomato.
I was going to say, you were saying
Herbs,
tomato.
herbs.
What are you a herb?
I'm a herb
I'm an
person.
herb because herb to me is a man.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I really like herbs.
Listen, I love it. But are you down to play a really quick game of Canada versus the UK whatchamacallit?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. We just made it up here for the
I
good
love
stuff.
it.
All right, well, this one, what do you call that?
That is an aubergine.
See, we call this an eggplant. Aubergine, much better name. This looks nothing like an egg. Next up, we've got this.
Rocket.
Rocket. We do this arugula. But I will say yours is spicier than ours is here.
It's just the variety.
Yeah.
So the wild rocket's really peppery and delicious, and some people find it too much, but actually with good olive oil and lemon juice, it just calms it down, and it's delicious.
It's so good.
Very
Also-
good. But there's loads of it growing around London. Honestly, you can go foraging in the cities.
Oh, give it a good wash.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Bit of bicarbonate of soda in there.
Yeah.
And it's not just the pollution you're worried about.
All right, what about these?
Chips.
We call these fries. You call them chips,
Yeah,
and then
chips.
we call these chips.
Yeah, and we call those crisps.
Crisps. Listen,
Yeah.
no matter what you call it, a potato's a potato, and I love it so much.
I know. But listen, I like the fact that we call things different.
I do too.
And they always try and correct me when I go to foreign countries, but I think it's quite nice that they know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's nice to think, when you think I'm a bit strange for saying that, it's a good emotion.
It's fantastic. Apparently, I have a very strong Canadian accent. I don't hear it, but thank you so much, Jamie, for playing. That was a
Pleasure.
delight. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. And since Jamie has a new cookbook out called Easy Air Fryer, Big, Bold, and Delicious Food, even though he couldn't be with us today, Jamie wanted to gift you all a copy. So you're all going home with them. Thanks so much, Jamie. That's our show for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time for more of the good stuff.